Okay, so I figured this problem out that we were talking about earlier, and I just wanted to make a quick video to share how I solved it. So essentially, we have this rate times time equals distance. But one thing that we can also do is we can also solve for any one of these given the others. So like, for instance, if we wanted to solve for time, we would divide by r on both sides, and then we would come up with time is equal to distance divided by rate, because these would cancel. So that's basically the key to unlocking this problem, I think. So when we were talking about our rates, we agreed that it was 200 plus the speed of the wind, or 200 minus the speed of the wind. Now, we don't know the time that it takes when he flies with the wind, when the plane flies with the wind, or when the plane flies against the wind, but we do know that it adds up to 3 1/3 hours. And we also know that the distance each way is 330 miles. So basically, what we can do is, because we know that some amount of time plus another amount of time equals up to this, we can rewrite this essentially with 2 times that are going to add up to this as their sum. So for our first time, and again, remember for time, we're going to do distance divided by rate. So this one is going to be 300 divided by 200 plus x. And I'm sorry, not 300, 330. Let's see if I can fix that. And this is going to be 330 divided by 200 minus x. And that's all going to add up to 3 1/3. So let's write that as an equation. And I'm, instead of writing 3 1/3 here, I'm just going to write, this would end up being 10/3. I think that that's going to possibly end up working out better for us. So now we have to eliminate the fractions. So in order to eliminate the fractions, we're going to multiply by the LCD. So our LCD here is going to be 3 times 200 plus x times 200 minus x. Now we have 3 times 200 plus x times 200 minus x. And here we have 200 plus x times 200 minus x. Oh, and I forgot our 3 here. These are going to cancel. These are going to cancel. These are going to cancel. So we just have to basically multiply in what we have left. So 3 times 330 is going to be 990 times 200 minus x plus 990 times 200 plus x is equal to 10 times 200 plus x times 200 minus x. Do our multiplication in here. 990 times 200, big numbers. Now these two are conjugates, so I'm going to leave the 10 on the outside, and the product of 2 conjugates, we're going to square the first. So when we square 200, we're going to get 40,000 minus x squared. That's what happens when we multiply conjugates. Middle terms are going to cancel out. And then I can just finish the left side. 40,000 times 10 is going to be 400,000 minus 10x squared. I think you guys can probably get there from here. Let me just double check what our answer should. Well, no, I'll just keep going. Why not? Okay. Because those go bye-bye. So 198,000 times 2 because I'm going to add those together. So I'm going to have 396,000 is equal to 400,000 minus 10x squared. Now I'm going to want this on the other side, so I'm just going to add 10x squared to both sides, 10x squared, and I'm going to subtract 400,000 from both sides. So I'll end up with 4,000 equal to 0. Now it looks like I can probably pull out a 10. Can divide by 10 on both sides so that I end up with this. Can either, guess this isn't a perfect square, so I guess I should move this over. X squared is equal to 400. Now I'm going to square root both sides. Don't forget your plus or minus. X is equal to, so the square root of 400 would be 20. But it wouldn't make any sense for it to be a negative 20. So let me just check that this is your answer, but that should be the speed of the wind there for you. Sure. miles per hour. So that was a bit of a weird one. I'm really glad that you asked me about that because, yeah, had to reorder that fraction. I do remember a couple of these from the last time that I SI'd for this class, but it's been a while. So hopefully that helps. And yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions. So I'll see you next time. Bye.